find something good, I stick with it. My son, he had it installed for me, and I've enjoyed it ever since. I had been there 51 years when my house and everything got washed away. I got out with the clothes on my back, which was pajamas and an old pair of shoes. My first husband, I started dating him when I was 16 till I got 18. We got married. We got a chance to leave Erwin with some relatives that lived in Pennsylvania. And I talked my husband, and he didn't really want to go. I said, let's go. If we don't like it, we can come back. And this was in July '52. And we were up there till September '74. We raised our son up there. We bought a place on Bumpus Cove Road. When I took him down to show him the place, we bought that house for $8,500. I got me a little business started that I enjoyed. A friend of mine got me started by taking care of her mother-in-law and give me all the pointers and how you treat elderly people and all that. So I started doing that. I found my own jobs. I was my own boss. I did that for about 20 years. He was just 58 years old. I had Ray over 39 and a half years when he died of cancer. We found him through my beautician. She knew that I was trying to find a good Christian person. And John had went in and got a haircut, and he was recently divorced. And he was telling Wanda, my beautician, that he was on the lookout for a nice woman. She said, I have a customer. She gave him my phone number. He called me that night. I invited him down, and we just bonded. So we got married. It was somewhere between 96 and 97 that John and I got married, and he was a real bad diabetic. He was 80 when he died. See, they were my neighbors. There was one house between us. And I'd been watching the river, they'd been watching the river, and it was getting scary. And about that time, she come to the door. She said, Miss Jane, we gotta get you out. And I didn't try to grab anything, just me get out. And Scott, her husband, he said, Miss Jane, I'll go back next day and see about getting your cat. When he went back before noon the next day, no house, no nothing, no cat, everything. And that breaks my heart when I even think of it. I'd had him for 15 years. I've run into people that's lost a home by fire or water. What hurts the worst, their babies, their children's baby pictures. And all of my son's baby pictures went into the river. I got out with the clothes on my back. This church right down here sponsored me. But Sherry told me, she said, Miss Jean, my church wants to sponsor you. This was built for me. Now, some of my friends in Pennsylvania that I had given pictures to them through the years, they're sending them back to me. I prefer the Erwin Fiber. I fell in love with it. I'm not going to live anywhere they don't have it. When I find something good, I stick with it. He's a disabled veteran, and he's into a lot of volunteer work for the VAs. So when he comes down, he brings his computer, and he can do whatever he needs to do. I've tried Dish, I've tried Direct, and I prefer the Erwin Fiber. I fell in love with it from the time my son had it put in my house in Buffalo's Cove. All in all, I've had a beautiful life. I've had a beautiful life, and I've overcome all the bumps and the humps. Sherry says I'm a survivor. I said yes.